Air-Clips.com.
I'm welcoming you in a particularly interesting setup. As you can see, it's the empty cargo bay of a lovely Boeing 747-400 BCF. Now, this really is a lot of space, and if I turn around, you can see me from the other side, you get a better feeling for the length of this aircraft. So we are here aboard Tango Fox Alpha Mike Papa. That's an airframe belonging to the AOC of Air Atlanta Icelandic, and it is operated in the colors of Magma Aviation. Now, Magma Aviation operates 5 of those giant 747-400 freighters, all of them operated by Air Atlanta Icelandic. And today we are here to witness a beautiful cargo flight on behalf of DB Schenker, the major German freight forwarding company. It's actually not only major German, but one of the globally leading freight forwarding companies. And this aircraft has been chartered by the broker specialist Chapman Freeborn, and this is why the fuselage of this aircraft shows the markings of Air Atlanta Icelandic, the operator and AOC holder, Magma Aviation, the virtual cargo airline, and of Chapman Freeborn. Now, today we are going to fly with Captain Giovanni and his crew all the way from Frankfurt, Germany, down to Dubai.
Haben Sie gecheckt? 16,30 Kilo. Oh, sehr gut.
My name is Giovanni. I'm the captain of this flight to Dubai. I would like to welcome you on board. Today we are going to fly from Frankfurt to Dubai. It's a cargo flight operating for Magma, and we are Air Atlanta crew. With me today there is First Officer Andres and Senior FO Leslie. I'll be the pilot flying today, so later on Andres will take you around for a walk around the aircraft, and then I'll meet you in the flight deck.
My name is Anders. I'm the first officer of this flight, and tonight we are planned to operate from Frankfurt Main to Dubai in the United Arab Emirates, and we're carrying cargo, and it's going to be about 5.5–6 hour flight.
Hello everyone, my name is Leslie. I am a first officer in Atlanta. I've been in Atlanta for 3.5 years, and tonight I'm positioning with Giovanni and Anders to Dubai, and I'm not operating the flight tonight, so I'll be taking care of the catering, maybe coffee and
drinks. He makes very good coffee. He's Italian, you know. All right,
so that's it.
Let's do it. See you on board.
Awesome.
I checked the pitot tubes and the angle of attack indicator and other outlets here and static ports for any obstructions. Of course, we check, you know, if we have sometimes bird strikes, if there are any dents or any signs of cracks, they need to be investigated. Otherwise, we always want to check the intake fan blades here for any damage, you know. And then we're coming here to the main landing gear. And this is the wing gear, and it's essentially the same. We have to check that we have these brake wear pins, that they are in place and showing us some trend on the brake wear. The wheel well, it's a general observation. There is a lot of sweating here from corrosion protection, and so it might not be a leak just because it looks wet, okay? So this is how it should look like. This pretty much concludes the pre-flight. Okay.
Ground flight deck. Ground flight deck.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, sir. We are clear for pushback. Confirm I can release parking brake.
Yes, sir.
Parking brake release. And you can commence push. Thank you.
Okay, your beacon is still off.
And yes, thank you.
Okay, and stand by for engine start.
Standing by.
Mobile devices off. CDU pre-flight.
Complete and check.
Demand pump 4.
Aux.
Demand pump 1, 2, and 3.
Auto.
Packs.
2 and 3 are off.
Trim.
5.300.
Beacon.
Boat.
Transponder.
And Alton.
Before start check is complete, below the line.
Thank you, sir. Okay, so now we are clear for pushback, and it's going to be auto start.
Yes.
Just waiting for the clearance from the ground. Yes, ground, please advise when we can start engines.
I will. Flight deck engines clear.
All right, starting 4, 3, 2, and 1 in sequence.
4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, clear left.
Clear right.
So Romeo is the taxiway straight ahead. We're going to turn right on Romeo.
Checks.
Okay, we finally made it. Turning left onto Romeo 3.
Check. Yep. Check.
Atlanta 375, line up runway 25 left, be ready for quick departure as soon as the runway gets clear.
Clear to line up 25 left and hold Atlanta 375.
Checklist below the
Be
line.
ready for quick departure as soon as the runway gets clear. Inbound now at 5 miles final.
Copy.
Cover that, Atlanta 375.
Checklist below the line, please.
Crew, take your seats now. Packs,
On.
transponder.
TRA.
Before takeoff, check is complete below the line.
Thank you, sir.
Atlanta 375, wind 180 degrees, 2 knots, runway 25 left, cleared immediate takeoff.
Immediate takeoff 25 left, Atlanta 375.
Set thrust, please.
Thrust set.
Check.
Rotate. Positive.
Gear up.
You're coming up.
Let's center autopilot, please.
Autopilot left, command.
Atlanta 375, identified, contact 136, 130, chief.
136, 130, Atlanta 375. Langen, Atlanta 375, Sydney 1 Foxtrot, climbing through 1600.
Atlanta 375, good evening. Climb by exit, flight level 110.
Climb level 110, Atlanta 375.
Fly level 11. Fly level 110 set.
Check. Check. Yeah, I couldn't hear you there.
You have a speed limit on the SID?
Affirmative, it's max 250 below 10.
And you have 210 up to this point, 137. So if you can ask if you can have a free speed.
Will do.
Thank you.
Atlanta 375 requesting free speed.
Atlanta 375, when establishment course to MTX free speed.
When on course to MTX free speed, Atlanta 375.
So basically we are now on course
Yes.
to MTX.
Checks.
Now that the two gentlemen up front are busy continuing the flight, I just thought it would be nice to have a short chat with Leslie here, because
Why not?
obviously, you know, let's use the short flight time to get as much information about flying and this particular aircraft as we can. How often do you get to fly? I mean, I think cargo operations in COVID times.
It's pretty busy at the moment.
Yeah.
So I've been flying. Almost normal, I would say. Yeah, around. I think around 200 days this year. So
Wow.
hello again. So here we are up the front, the pointy end. Of course, the cockpit here. Right here, crew rest bunk. If you follow me in, is the compartment where we can take a rest. It's got two bunks, as you can see probably. Basically two simple bunks. There is a reading light. There is an independent environmental system, so we can select the temperature and be as comfortable as we can. Sometimes we get a mirror as well, not in this aircraft. Coat hangers, which is what you would expect in a small Japanese style bedroom. If you follow me towards the back, we got lavatory, of course, and as we walk towards the back of the cabin, there is some storage facilities. Oh, here there is a panel. From here we can control the temperature of the cabin. We can turn the lights on and off. We can check the water quantity, and that's about it. This is a converted from a passenger aircraft, so we still have some of the features of the passenger aircraft. So we still have the overhead bins where we store whatever items we need, all sorts of stuff from toilet paper to trays and anything else. There is storage on the side, there is all sorts of stuff in here. Of course, in COVID times, plenty of alcohol to disinfect and all that.
So now we're flying Iraq. We gonna be passing Baghdad soon. I used to fly to Iraq when I was working in the Middle East.
Okay.
And funny enough, I did my line check on the biggest aircraft I ever flown, which is the A380. And it was a quite short flight because I was flying from Dubai down to here to Kuwait.
Yep.
It was strange for a A380 to do such a short flight. It was also very challenging on the ground, you know, to taxi. But on that aircraft you have some help with some cameras helping you. But the best thing was for me when I was flying that aircraft. I was flying the Airbus, the A380. very new concept aircraft, totally different from this. And I went for the assessment. I went for the assessment in Air Atlanta, and I walked into the simulator, and it was a 737-200. And I looked at the simulator and I said, in my mind, I said, this is gonna be very ugly. I'm not gonna look quite bad, because coming from an Airbus where you have all these brand new
displays and different
displays, and you have the side stick, which is no trimming, it's auto trim and stuff, but it was okay. It was after a little while I got, it's an aircraft after all, it was nice.
While Giovanni and Anders are chatting with you on the flight deck, I took a little rest here. I had a lovely beef stew in-flight meal over here, and also I just had a look around and took a closer look at the safety cards. I know many of you guys out there are collectors of safety cards, and probably what you see here is something special for you. So as a matter of fact, this aircraft was delivered in 1990, making it a 30-year-old young queen of the skies, and it was delivered to all Nippon Airways in Japan. And a few years after, it directly actually went with this registration mark here to Air Atlanta Icelandic, but from there it took a longer tour across other airlines before returning into their fleet.
Yeah, I got a new hat. See, this is mine now. I mean,
right.
Patrick is not going to get this back.
Right.
That's for sure.
Sure. Air-Clips,
So-
yes.
I like it.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know if he's going to be bitching about it, but this is mine now.
It is yours. Launch capture.
Approach result.
Check. Guys, look on the high. The Alpha Bravo Delta Atlanta 375, the localizer 12 Helvetic.
Atlanta 375, thank you, cleared ILS. Contact Mactoon Tower 118.625. Good morning.
Cleared ILS Tower 118.625, Atlanta 375. Mactoon Tower, morning, Atlanta 375, localizer 12.
Atlanta 375, Mactoon Tower. Good morning. Continue approach runway 12, QNH 1017.
Continue approach 12, QNH 1017, Atlanta 375.
Set QNH, please. 1017. Set.
Check. Close check.
Gear down.
Gear down.
Flaps 20.
Check flaps 20.
Flaps 25.
Check flaps 25.
Atlanta 375, the wind is a light easterly, 4 knots, runway 12, clear to land.
Approaching minimums.
Land.
Minimums. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Check. 60.
Which one we can take?
Here again. Press this one.
Atlanta 375, vacate to the right and then taxi onto Whiskey 13, right on Whiskey.
Okay, right, Whiskey 13 and right on Whiskey, Atlanta 375. Clear right. Check. Taxi. Clear right, straight in here.
Clear left. So guys, we arrived at the end of our working day. It's morning in Dubai, and I would like to thank you for being with us and keep us company during this trip. Thank you from me and the guys here. One last thing, you like my hat? Forza Napoli. See you guys.
airclips.com